Two observations I want to make from last review that I neglected to mention before I dive into this review. One is the opening when it comes to different visuals that we got. Three stand out to mind. We got clear shots, some from the previous episode, and we actually got the Revolutionary Army commanders, which we're going to be seeing next week, judging from the preview. We also got the big players in the Reverie, like Shirahoshi, Vivi, Rebecca, and Luffy, as well as Saba. And on top of that, you have the Gorosei in the throne room. I'm glad they didn't spoil Im-sama, but you kind of get... The second observation I want to make is in the last week's episode, I was mentioning about the newspaper, how Carrot was reading it, and you saw Barney's picture. A couple of other characters have popped up too. One was Caesar Clown, and we know for a fact that Caesar Clown has somewhat of a connection with Vegapunk, so I'm pretty sure that's going to be listed at some point. He's going to be wanted by the government. He has a bounty too, as well as Whitebeard Jr. and Weevil, the Shishibukai, who was decimating the Whitebeard pirates. So we know he's on the loose, looking for Luffy. We saw next to Barney's picture, you saw Danger next to Weevil. So I'm pretty sure we're going to find out why. And the reason I kind of neglected to mention that in the previous video, I was kind of upset, obviously, with the pacing of last week's episode. This week was a far better cry. However, if they had taken out the BS Shanks Luffy flashback and mixed it into one, which essentially was Chapter 903, this would have been the best episode of the year by far.
I love how this episode starts with a quick reminder of what the Reverie is and how important the Reverie is. Then we get to see the big major players, the Shishibukai, the Worst Generation.
So we get back to the Sunny and Luffy, and we find out why Luffy was distraught about, because he thinks that his bounty actually went down because he covered up a zero. And it's kind of revealed midway in the episode anyway where his bounty was. Luffy's pissed. Nami's like, oh, don't worry about it. It's actually a good thing, because then we go over to Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Akiri is obviously Navy HQ. Akazuki being told about, I guess, 13 pirate groups that are going out hunting down royal kingdoms. One of them was the kingdom of Lucia, was on their way to the Reverie. Princess Kamine, or Kamine, or however you want to pronounce it, was kidnapped by these these pirate groups. So that kind of sets up what could happen at the Reverie. We go over to, I guess, where Princess Rebecca, King Neptune, and Riku are playing chess, and Rebecca's just happy as all could she be because she read the newspaper. She's like Vivi at first, like the way she was acting. Rebecca was the same way, like Luffy's progress, and she wanted to say to her father what was going on. He already says, "I know what's gone down, but can you keep this in the download because we mentioned this at the Reverie." Luffy's a pirate, and that's going to raise a lot of problems. And you can bet, obviously, you can bet your ass one of the topics that's going to be discussed is Monkey D. Luffy, especially now. Well, you have Rebecca saying, I'm going to point this out to Viola. We know that Tontaras and Mon Cherie, they're also heading to the Reverie too. That was also spoiled in the teaser, in the visual, so not much of a surprise. Then we go over to Viola, so that was kind of cool. We got Sierra targeted by these scrubs that kidnapped Princess Carmine, and they think they could use as ransom. Little did they know that someone else was watching their every move. So that being said, they're thinking about kidnapping Viola, which could be setting up for like the Reverie, like I said. Fire torpedo underwater. Kobe, out of nowhere, Captain Kobe comes in. He just holds the torpedo and just sends it flying away into the air, underwater, by the way. And he just sends it away from the ship. So but his explanation of him noticing the torpedo being shot at the ship with Viola Rebecca, that is some OP observation hockey on the part of Kobe to able to sense that shit, because he was able to direct it instantly, not even close. You got help a while out actually cutting up the ship, so that completely modest to the fact that he actually rescued the King Rat. Didn't want to take any credit for it. Then we get Kiros coming out, and I got Kiros, and that was kind of cool. And he kind of identifies, oh, Kiros, oh, Kobe's being modest because he knows that he's the one that actually saved them, but he's not admitting it. And then Kobe, much like Luffy, can identify Kiros as stronger because Luffy has that knack too. By the way, is it just me, or did Kobe's voice actor go through puberty as well? Because I definitely think there is a change in his voice actor. We also got insight to Captain Kobe be the hero of the Rocky Port incident, and we actually get clarification that's exactly what Trafalgar Law was also involved with. And it's kind of reminded this was actually mentioned when being spoken to about the Rocky Port incident. I kind of want to know more about this because since it's huge business, the fact that Kobe was actually the hero and Law was involved, so that's and that's how he ended up becoming a Shishibukai. Speaking of bounties, how come Hancock Cabones didn't get a mention? I mean, he was just as involved as Luffy and Jinbei. Luffy has been described by Morgans as the ringleader, but Capone was also a big part of that. Because speaking of Law, after Dressrosa, even though it was Luffy that took down Doflamingo, Law's bounty went up to 500 mil. Either way, we go into the flashback and we get cut in and out, and I guess the way they added the flashback kind of helped the episode instead of having it in the beginning portion with Shanks in the previous episode. It flowed a lot better. Then we go out to the flashback. The thing to note is Luffy, you keep on doing it, and he said we need to get out of here. It's kind of cool that Kobe's actually kind of cool that Captain Kobe is going to be escorting the King of Dressrosa to the Reverie. First, obviously, at Navy HQ, Marineford, and then they're going to go to Marijoa in the Holy Land, right? So that's where the meeting's taking place. And I believe Vivi and the Kingdom of Alabasta, they're being escorted by Hino. Kind of makes you wonder who the Ryuga Kingdom from Fisherman Island, Shirahoshi and King Neptune, who they're being escorted by. I guess we're going to find out pretty soon. So that Rebecca catches on to what Kobe was doing. And so, oh, you're a fan of Luffy too, aren't you? Of Lucy. So Kobe, obviously being a Marine, he can't obviously. Rebecca says, it's okay, your secret's safe for me. You're a fan of Lucy. So let's go inside and talk about Lucy. And I don't know if there's a decent a pairing later down the road. That'd be kind of cool if they did that. But either way, they want to talk about Luffy, so that's cool. And Rebecca also has observation hockey, so I'm wondering if that helped Rebecca identify the fact that Kobe is pretty close with Luffy. We get to the high point of the episode. Oh my gosh. We go over to the Yonko, and I guess the news of Luffy attacking Big Mom has reached worldwide status. We start off with Kaido, and he's pissed. He's like, what the is Mugiwara doing, interfering with that old hag? By the way, I love how Kaido and Big Mom address one another. Back at Whole Cake Island, Big Mom says, you are not taking down that thing, Kaido. In here, Kaido addresses Big Mom as an old hag. And what's he going around messing with Big Mom's territory? And he's pissed. It's like, fuck, no. Then we go over to Whole Cake Island, and I'm furious. She gets pissed. When did I lose to Mugiwara? Get me that big news Morgans right now. He's going to be on the endangered species list when I find him. And obviously, Montdor, the most useless of the Big Mom pirates, is addressing this year. You didn't think to do this before he left? Either way. Then we go over to Zia. Blackbeard, still in silhouette. They're keeping that on the downplay for his reveal. So we see Blackbeard, and I'm pretty sure we saw Shiryu. By the way, if you notice in Blackbeard, where the Blackbeard was, you see somewhat looks like palm trees, which pre-timeskip we know Shanks was there chilling out with Mihawk. So and we know Yonko likes to reign on others' territory. So I'm just putting that out there. Much like Al Qaeda, the previous episode called out that shit is way too soon, Mugiwara, for you to be a Yonko. Then, speaking of Shanks, we go over to him, which we were supposed to get in this episode, but I guess they wanted to reveal that last week, so kind of lost this epicness. And Shanks is saying the time of meeting is close, and you hear that, and it's like, oh boy, the feels, bro, the feels. So what's going to happen? What does that mean? Is Shanks going to make a play on Wano? I don't know. Then we go back to the Sunny, and that would have been an epic way to end the episode. No, we get the full reveal of Luffy's bounty. Luffy just freaking out, and then Brook discovers, no, wait a minute, you missed an extra 0. How the fuck did Luffy miss that? I guess he's not good with numbers. Your bounty, it stands at 1.5 bill, which is the highest bounty in One Piece, but at least right now. So, I mean, if you called that shit, congrats. I mean, that was obvious. His bounty didn't go down, especially with the way that it was being described. No, you survived and escaped, so if anything, it should go up, not down. So, it was just a gag. So the full bounty reveal, even though it was kind of teased midway, that it stands at 1.5 bill. Epic way to end the episode. And then we get the preview of the Revolutionary Commanders and the Revolutionary Army back in action. I wonder what this means for the Reverie. We'll find out soon enough. Sabo and Dragon. Man, next week's going to be hype. And so was this. The Reverie Say it with me now, this is a Reverie quality episode, even with the flashbacks of Kobe added in this episode. Great episode. That's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like this review if you did. Subscribe to for more One Piece. Catch you guys later. Thanks, guys. Bye.